Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lewandowski, can he finish? And he hits the net. And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Camavinga. And that's going right the way across. Pedro Porro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Lewandowski. He's had a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better.
Great chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again, in double quick time. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team,
Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
France are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could...
Decent chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lenormand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lewandowski. Now it's Williams. That's a throw. Now it's Odegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri pinches it off him. And this is Lewandowski. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Fabian Ruiz. Spain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Mbappe. Al Kubasi makes the interception. Fabian Ruiz. Knocks it into space. Big shot! It's Lewandowski! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Marcó en el minuto 26 el dorsal 8.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That looks a good ball through. He's away. Tries a shot. He has done it. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Minuto 28, el dorsal 41.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fabian Ruiz, and he's been shifted off it. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Ødegaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Turns back here, probably the best option. Grimaldo. That's a simple one for the keeper. France heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Le Normand. Now it's Mbappe. Ødegaard gets into a good position. Picked out brilliant, real chance! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
En el minuto 41, el dorsal 4.
Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ødegaard. Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! And he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Neymar. And a chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Rodri stood up well to him there. Now it's Lewandowski. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
France really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. France have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we're off again. The most accurate pass. Areola punts it upfield. Ødegaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Kubasu. Yamal. Pedri. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort. Sticks it away. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Lewandowski finds himself offside. Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ødegaard.
France are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
That's gone for a throw-in. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Camavinga. The normal. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, super ball! Chance! He scores! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Rodri. Can he get it through? Oh, look, there's the shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's on it, can he get away? He's shapes to shoot! It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
El dorsal 10.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Camavinga. Pedri. Mbappe! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's gone for goal. Pedro Porro. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Morata. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias, tidy with his distribution. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Rodri.
10, el dorsal 14.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 22. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. Dani Olmo. Now it's Morata. And the ball is out of play. Al-Kubasi is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he plays one through. Takes a shot! And that's wide. Oh, what a mistake! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they can break here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's really well manoeuvred. And he's straight offside. And that's it. France really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Neymar, very much the man of the moment, his boots at their twinkling best. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
France